Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome you all in this session. I hope everybody's doing great, feeling healthy and fine. Once again, welcome to our previous year question paper and explanation session. So in this session, we are taking few questions from the previous year from the RBI Grade B examination, and then we are discussing the answers of that question. At the same time, we are also discussing the explanation and all the things related to that question, ups and down, left and right of that question. Okay, so this is a very important series and we are getting a huge response from all of you, so we are continuing with this series. And welcome again one to the session, and let's start with our session right away. So today we'll be talking about some of the MCQs regarding the banking and financial system. So the first question, these questions will be based on financial current affairs, then banking and financial system, and bond is also included over here. So there will be total 5 questions that we are going to discuss. So the first question is, RBI envisages creation of dash lakh new touch point every year for digital payment under Payment Infrastructure Development Fund. Okay, so RBI is going to create how many new touch points? Okay, 15, 25, 20, 30 or 45. So the answer of this question is 4. RBI is going to create 30 lakh new touch points. New touch point means that is a last mile delivery that we are going to tell regarding that. So first of all, what is this Payment Infrastructure Development Fund? Payment Infrastructure Development Fund is going to create a subsidized deployment of the payment acceptance. You know, where there are various type of payment acceptance, point of sale machines are there, right? So for the tier 1 and tier 6 centers, okay, so they are going to create 30 lakh new touch points for digital payment. This is for the digital payment, okay, for the tier 3 and tier 6 places. 30 lakh new touch points will be created, and a special focus will be given to the northeastern states. And the main objective of this Payment Infrastructure Development Fund is that they wanted to increase the digital payments. They wanted to increase the number of acceptance devices. Okay, they wanted to increase the number of acceptance devices, and this is going to benefit the acquiring bank, non-bank merchants, and everybody, because this is going to create a very important acceptance infrastructure and also the lowering the cost of the acceptance of the payment. Okay, for the promotion of this, advisory council has been set up under the chairmanship of Deputy Governor of the RBI. Okay, and they will be constituting like how the PIDF is going to work, Payment Infrastructure Development is going to work, and this whole things will be operationalized for a period of 3 years. Okay, for the 3 years is going to be there from January 1, 2021. Okay, so and maybe in the near future they may extend in the future based on the progress of this whole process. And recently it has been given the corpus of rupees 345 crore, and 250 crore will be contributed by the RBI, and 95 rupees will be authorized by the card network and the major authorized card network of the country. Okay, so this is a very important Payment Infrastructure Development Fund which is going to create a new 30 lakh new touch points, and especially focus will be given to the northeastern states. And they wanted to increase the acceptance devices and they wanted to increase the digital payments, so that is why this whole process is being done. So what is the features of that? So the main thing is that they are focusing on tier 3 and tier 6 to tier 6 centers. Northeastern area will be the prime focus, and the main parameters is for the utilization of fund is that they are going to be target those merchants who are yet to be terminalized. Means there are various merchants are there who are not using any kind of digital payment. So we are being focusing on those merchants who are not being taking any kind of digital payments, and we wanted to target those merchants. So 250 crore corpus is going to provide by the RBI, and the rest authorized card network will be providing up to 100 crore. So in the last slide we have said 95 crore. So the money is between that. Okay, so any card issuing bank will be contributing to the corpus. Okay, if anybody is issuing the card for tier 3 to tier 6 cities, and they will be helping in contributing to the corpus fund. Okay, based on the amount of volume of the card they are utilizing, and they will be releasing the money in the form of rupees 1 and rupees 3 as per debit card and credit card respectively. Okay, this is going to be the very important promotion of the Payment Infrastructure and Development Fund. Now the next question is, which of the following is a 20-digit code? basic statistical written, magnetic ink character recognition, legal entity identifier, electronic clearing service, or none of the above. Which of the following is having a 20-digit code? 20-digit code किसका होता है? ये थर्ड वाले का होता है, legal entity identifier का. So ये एक example है. This is an example of a code. Okay, from here 4 letters, here 2 letters, here we have again 2 letters we are in, and here we have 12 letters. Okay, so in the starting we have LOU identification, then 2 reserved digit are there, they are always set to 0, then 12 digit alphanumerical identification, this is a random number, and then calculated check digit are there. So total 20 digit alphanumeric digit is there. Okay, so this is called legal entity identifier. So what is the legal entity identifier? It is a unique code which recognizes any limited company, fund or trust. That means जैसे कोई भी कंपनी को आप एक नंबर दे देते हो, ठीक है, एक नंबर दे देते हो कि इस नंबर में आपकी कंपनी का सारा इंफॉर्मेशन है, कि आपका नाम क्या है, आपकी कंपनी किस जगह पे लोकेटेड है, एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स, लाइक इट इज टू आइडेंटिफाई द कंपनी. Okay, so this is having a 20 letter code, and this allows the identity to be identified in the global database. So पूरे world में, in the whole world, this is we wanted to streamline, and we wanted to put that every places throughout the world, every company in the world should have this legal entity identifier. So if you just put that number, and you will be easily recognized that this company is what and where it has been located throughout the world. Okay, so it is a legal requirement now for the companies who have a global financial system. Okay, any company who is having a global financial system, it is a very, very important number, and everybody has to take that. And the main thing is that they wanted to identify the market participant on a single standard database. So single standard database create कर लिया जाएगा, और सबको उसी से नंबर दे दिया जाएगा. अब कोई कंपनी अमेरिका में है, अगर आपको इंडिया में चेक करना है, तो you will have just legal identifier number. You just enter it, and you will be able to find out like what is the name of the company, where it is located, and all the things. Okay, so in India, if you wanted to apply for legal entity identifier, you have to go to this website, and then you can since it has been recognized by the RBI, so this is a very, very important number, and you have to this is going to be an identification of your company in the form of a number, right? So this record will be LEI number, will be having your name of the company, your address of the company, and where they are registered. Okay, which whether they have a branches or not, or is there any parent company of that or not. So in a single 20-digit number, everything will be there. So right now, till now, 2 million LEI has been created globally, and slowly the various companies and various other places are accepting, and they are quickly adopting to this. Okay, so because earlier what was happening is that it is very difficult to find out which company is located where, whether it is a real company, whether it is a forged company, or anything like that. So now with the single digit number, it is very easy to describe, because earlier there was no digital presence. There is no digital presence. If you wanted to know about something, you have to talk with someone, and you have to call that places, and nobody is listening over there. But now with this single digit number, you just have the number, LEI number, and you just put it on a database. Automatically you will be getting the detail about that company. Okay, so earlier there was a very, very lack of transparency is there, and because of that, financial institutions are put under the risk. But because of the creation of the legal entity identifier, now the risk has been reduced, and properly the transparent mechanism has been come. So G20 has launched this LEI system in 2011. The main task is that they wanted to create a digital database, all legal identity, so that it can be easily accessible by everybody, and data should be up to date, accurate, so that every information and various type of high quality data can be generated, and anybody can be able to identify what is happening and which all the companies are there. Okay, now question number 3. The limit of a small unit is dash of investment and dash of turnover. So this question is related to MSME. This question is related to MSME. So the limit of a small unit, micro, small, and medium. Okay, so we are talking about small over here. So the limit of a small unit is dash of investment and dash of turnover. So the answer of this question is 1. That is 10 crore of investment and 50 crores of turnover. That is the answer. Okay, so 10 crore of investment and 50 crore of turnover, that is the answer. So definition of MSME. So MSME came after there are 14 years since MSME Development Act came. So MSME Development Act came in 2006, and now there is a revision of MSME definition has been done because of the launch of Atmanirbhar Bharat package that has been done on May 2020, 30th May 2020. Okay, so based on this announcement that government has done, they have recategorized the MSME industries, micro, manufacturing and service. So micro are being put under 1 crore of investment and 5 crore of turnover. A small unit are there under 10 crore of investment and 50 crore of turnover, and medium enterprises are under 20 crore of investment and 100 crore of turnover. But recently it has been revised upward also. So why, first of all, why these new definitions have been come? Why the new definition have been come? So in first of all, let me tell you is that government on 1/6/2020 has further done a upward revision of this definition. Now for medium enterprises it is 50 crore of investment and 250 crore of turnover. Okay, so we will be just checking afterward. So why this definitions have been changing? The main reason is that new definition will be giving the paving the growth of the MSME industries, because earlier MSME industries were there. Those are their requirement is very less, like 1 crore, 2 crore or 3 crore, and because of that the country the various MSME wanted to remain in the MSME categories only. So this is the main classification of under the MSME industry, how micro, small and medium enterprises are being classified. So here this is a new classification as of 1st July 2020. So for the micro enterprises is 1 crore of turnover and annual turnover rupees not more than 1 crore, and annual turnover of not more than 5 crore. Okay, investment of 1 crore and annual turnover of not 5 crore. And for the small, which has been asked in the question, the investment in the equipment and machinery should not be more than 10 crore and the turnover should not be more than 50 crore. And for the medium enterprises, the investment of the plant should be in rupees not more than 50 crore and turnover should not be 250 up to 250 crore and not more than 250 crore. So why the government has raised this? There is a reason, is that because there are a lot of benefits. There are a lot of benefits that government provided for MSME industry. So that is why a lot of MSME industries are there. They are good to go and they are good to expand. But if they are moving out of the concept of MSME, they will be coming under the different categories of industries. So that is why in order to keep these benefits intact, they remain under the MSME category. So that is why government has expanded the scope. Government has expanded the scope of MSME industry so that they should grow. Okay, so now government has said that for a medium enterprise up to 250 crore, if you have a turnover, you will be under the MSME category only. So you can grow till 250 crore under the MSME category. Earlier this classification was very less. So now government has expanded the scope, so MSME industry can grow in a profound way. Now the question number 4 is regarding the import and export code. Import and export code is mandatory and applicable to which of the following institution? Sole proprietors, limited liability partnership, HUF, partnership, or all of the above. So the answer of this question is 5. That is all of the above. Now we are going to study about what is the import export code is all about. First of all, import export code is a unique 10-digit code. Okay, LEI, legal entity identifier, is a 20-digit code that we have where the business get registered with their name, and import export code is a 10-digit code. Okay, this is issued by Directorate General of Foreign Trade under Ministry of Commerce. So any person who wanted to do import and export, this is mandatory for them to take the IEC code number. Okay, so DGFT issue these, it is a 10-character alphanumeric. Okay, it is a 10-digit alphanumeric, and any person who is involved in import and export have to obtain the IEC number, and without that they cannot import goods, they cannot export the merchants, and they cannot take the benefit of any of the DGFT export scheme. Okay, so this can be obtained. So IEC, Indian Export Code, can be obtained by the sole proprietors, partnership, LLP, then trust, HUF or anything. Okay, so when we know that since 2017 GST have been implemented and IEC code issued in the same as the firm PAN number. Okay, so IEC code issued by DGFT, and there are various provisions regarding the IEC code. They have been taken from the Foreign Trade Development Regulation Act, Foreign Trade Regulation Rules, and Foreign Trade Policy. So these are the three things under which IEC code is issued. And there are few exempted category who don't have to take the IEC code. It is ministry and departments. Then person who is importing and exporting the good for personal use. Okay, with trade or manufacturing on agriculture, and any person who is importing and exporting the good from or to the Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, with the Indo-Myanmar border areas, China through Gunj, Namgyal, Shilpaka, and Nathulal port. Okay, so they have been already identified that if the good is not exceeding rupees 25,000, okay, and these are the categories under which you don't have to take import export code. Then for import export goods through Gunji, Namgya, Shipkela, the CIF value of a single consignment should not exceed rupees 1 lakh. Okay, if it is exceeding 1 lakh, then you have to take import and export code, right? Then for import export through a Nathula Pass, the single consignment value does not exceed rupees 2 lakh. If it is exceeding 2 lakh, then you have to take code. So there are some exempted category are also being mentioned over here. Okay, related to Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, then China also there is because whenever the trade is happening between the various type of passes. Okay, so then there is some exempted category that government is providing. Now question number 5, what is the limit of FPI foreign portfolio investment in the corporate bonds of outstanding stock of security for financial year 2022 and 2023? What is the limit for FPI? So the answer of this question is 4, that is 15%. 15% is the limit on FPI investment. So here, so limit for investment on government security. For government security, the limit is 6%. Okay, then is state development loan, the limit is of 2%, and for corporate bond, the limit is 15% respectively. Okay, so this is the limit for FPI for the investment in the financial year 2022 and 2023. Okay, so guys, this is all for today, and I will be meeting you again on 3rd of February with more important previous year MCQs. So till then, have a nice day. Please take care of yourself. Bye bye.